Welcome to the Port's Garrison. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.
Greetings, and once again, welcome to the Port's Garrison. As always, I am your host, Phil the Port. And always, if you join me for the first time, please feel free to subscribe if you like the content. And to my regular subscribers, as always, I thank you. It's enough manners and enough respects for the support. Now, today on my mind is the biblical story of Ananias and Sapphira. Ananias and his wife Sapphira. Now, why is this on my mind? Because I find that in Jamaica today, there is a current day version of Ananias and Sapphira. And those are no other persons than the Prime Minister, Holness, and the Speaker of the House of Representatives, his wife, Juliet Holness. Modern days, Ananias and Sapphira. Now, let me quickly remind you of the story of Ananias and Sapphira. Now, back in biblical days, Christians, in an effort to support the church, sold their properties and their belongings and their whatever they had and gave the proceeds to the apostles. Now, Ananias had a property, and he decided with Sapphira that he was going to sell it. And when they sold it, they decided amongst themselves that they wasn't going to declare the full proceeds of the sale. So say, for example, it was sold for $50. They decided, let us give the apostle $30 and tell him that's what we made. So Ananias went to the apostle, laid the money at his feet. And by whatever method, the apostle discerned that Ananias wasn't telling the truth. So he asked him, is this what you got for selling your property? He said, yes. He pointed out to him that, look, it is your property and nobody forcing you. You didn't have to lie. You could tell us the truth. And because of the lie he told, he fell down and died right then and there. And some men pulled him out and buried him. Hours later, Sapphira's wife came in, unknown to her what had happened to her husband. And the apostle asked her similar questions. Was the proceed that your husband declared, was it the right proceeds from the sale? And she says, yes. Now he said to her, you would not have known, but the men who took your husband's body out are prepared to take yours out as well. And she too fell down and died. So why am I comparing this to Holness and Juliet Holness? For two reasons. Andrew has had an issue, and I've spoken about this numerous times, an issue with his statutory deductions, or his declarations of assets and liability to the Integrity Commission. They haven't been able to verify them for 2021 and 2022, I think. And it's been outstanding for a while, and he has given a lot of stories. He has played around and says he's not aware of the reason and he wants it done quickly. And he's been saying this for the longest while. He wants it done quickly. He's not aware. Now, if they're writing to you, because he claims they've written to you a couple of times, then they must tell you what, or tell him what are the reasons, what are they inquiring about. So for him to then come and say he doesn't know, then that's not true. So it seems to me like Andrew has sold a property, and the declaration he's making to the Integrity Commission is not pleasing them. They can't verify it. It don't make no sense to them. I don't think he's going to fall down and die, but hey. But no, here comes his wife. And interestingly, and I'm very uncomfortable with this, his wife was the Deputy Speaker of the House. And then when the Deputy Speaker and the then Speaker resigned, even though she claimed she had nothing to hide, and she had issues with the Integrity Commission, which led her to having to resign. And I don't know what the legal proceedings, I haven't heard anything about the legal proceedings against her since. But when she resigned, and the Prime Minister's wife was elevated to the seat of the Speaker of the House, I was uncomfortable with it. Because here you have the Prime Minister, and the Speaker of the House is his wife. Now, what I noticed with her is she is using, and the previous speaker did, and I've spoken about this too, they're now using standing orders to deny making certain information available to the public and the parliament and the public. So, for example, the issue of the illicit six. From July, I think, it was announced that the Integrity Commission had pointed out that there was, in the report, had pointed out there was 6 parliamentarians who had illicitly enriched themselves. So them net value is more than the Integrity Commission can verify for. You're earning X, but your assets is way above your income. And based on some gag order put in by the government, the Integrity Commission is not able to name the 6 persons. Now, the opposition did say that all their members said they were not being investigated. The Prime Minister at the time called that move by the opposition political gimmickry. And he says, how can you be sure they're telling the truth? How can you believe them? But then he turned around and says, all of his members when they were asked said they weren't written to. So clearly, somebody's lying, either the opposition or the government or the Integrity Commission. But subsequently to that, we heard that members of the government claimed that they were prevented from testifying to the Integrity Commission. So some of their members clearly in deep water. And so every time the issue is brought up, the Speaker uses standing orders and says she's going to send it to this committee first, or that committee, or the Ethics Committee. And this has been going on since July. It's now December, and we still haven't heard the names of the 6. Could it be that the Prime Minister and his wife are among the 6? So, Ananias, and now we see Sapphira doing the dirty work to prevent any reports from going to the public and the Parliament. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. And it all has to come to bump one day. If there's nothing to hide and you're governing on transparency, then why not show it? Why use standing orders to go around tabling the report? You have nothing to hide. Just put it out there. Let the crumbs fall where they may. But no. You have bigger things to hide. Ananias and Sapphira. Be careful when you don't fall down dead and have to draw her out and bury her. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And until next time, as always, I thank you for watching, and it's one love. Blessings and peace. Respects.
Thanks for watching.